Hello everybody, welcome back to more Dailies by Daylight, and it is currently a blood hunt, which means double blood points for everybody, and it will be over, more or less, by the time you guys see this, so this is quite probably going to be my only video on the subject, but it basically allows you to get a whole freaking ton of points. Almost all of mine I have sunk directly either into Adiris, getting all of her teachables, or directly into Amanda, trying to get her some new toys. So one of the things that I've managed to get for Amanda recently is Pop Goes the Weasel and Discordance, as well as Bamboozle, which I'm hoping to get up to higher levels, because it's the only reason I have to like Pig in any fashion. It's also got like Mad Grits and all sorts of fun toys. My experience with Pop Goes the Weasel thus far has been rather underwhelming, because it sort of is a counterpart to Overcharged, in that after hooking a survivor, the next generator you break is instantly regressed by 25% of its total progress. Normal generator regression applies after the damage is done, is active for 30 seconds after the survivor is hooked. Now, that means that you can regress a quarter of the current progress on a generator with a single action, which is nice, except that you have to hook a survivor first. And then you only have a 30-second window in which to actually do it. I've actually had games where survivors just didn't touch the generators for long enough that I couldn't actually apply Pop Goes the Weasel. So, compare that to Overcharged, which causes immediate regression, and also doesn't require any kind of hooking. I'm actually having more... I'm generating more pressure, it seems, with Overcharged than I am with Pop Goes the Weasel, unexpectedly. Maybe further games in the future will change my opinion on that, but today we are not looking at killers. I promised you I would do some survivors, so here we are. I have 2 dailies, which can be completed with Lori. I could complete them with Ash, but Ash is level 1, so that's not a smart plan. Also, the one for Ash is to open an exit gate, which, let's be honest, that's not very plausible for me. For one thing, there's only two per match, so I'd need to be pretty lucky just to find one, let alone actually like activate it and open it. But we also have the Savior Ritual, rescue 3 survivors from the hook with Laurie Strode, and we have the Initiation with 1 tick on it, which I don't think that'll be entirely relevant. A singular tick out of 180. I don't think that's going to be a significant number, so I'm not calling this particular one spoiled, but I will point that right there. Yeah, this one is partially complete. That partially is 1/180th, but partially. Perform cooperative actions for a total of 180 seconds. So that's things like heal with more than 1 person involved, and work on a generator with somebody else, that sort of thing. Of course, I don't have great perks on Laurie, because despite being higher level than Ash, she in fact is only level 10. All of my killers are at minimum level 15. It might be time to do that for my survivors at this rate. Oh dear. Oh dear. But it's fine, because no part of this challenge says that I have to survive. And unfortunately, I don't have any party streamers on Laurie to really make the most of this, but the dailies themselves will add up to a grand total of 60,000 points, so just gonna hope that I can manage it. So what I'm bringing along here is Sprint Burst and Live, which is like a Sprint Burst, but it only happens when I'm being chased and I vault. And we have We'll Make It, which allows me to heal really hecking fast immediately after I unhook somebody. So hopefully we can make good use of our unhooks. But wait times are a hell of a thing right now, so let's see how this goes. Okay. We have Claudette, Fang, and Dwight. I'm not quite a fan of the hair that Fang's currently wearing here, mostly because it looks plasticky, for lack of a better expression. It looks like it's been almost spray painted onto her head. I'm not a fan of it for that reason, but it's not a bad outfit. I mean, Fang's casual outfit is quite cute, actually. I would honestly be down to wear that myself. Okay, so Fang's bringing a med kit. Nobody has any blood to them. And I have good ping. I'm also rank 16, which is probably going to help me a fair bit here. I mostly just have to hope I don't get tunneled for being Laurie. Boldness and deviousness. No party favors. Where am I going? The Groaning Storehouse. Okay. Not a bad place to be. Not theoretically the best place to be, but not a bad place to be. Is it a nurse? I swear I just heard a teleport. Concern. Well, hey, we found a gate. Ash, if you're there, there's the gate for you. Now, I'm mostly just gonna work on this generator until I find out if we have ruin. And we do. Okay, it's green ruin, which is not the worst level. But nonetheless, we want to be looking around trying to find the totem. And I'm crouching over here just because, wide open space. Don't want to make myself too visible. Just in case the killer turns up from this direction. Now, for finding totems, small game is the perk that I generally tend to bring. It is utterly wonderful when you're trying to deal against totems. Nope, not in here. We also want to find our fellow survivors, because we need our fellow survivors in order to actually complete our daily here, both in the process of rescuing them as well as in the process of performing cooperative actions. Whoop. It's a hack. Okay, well, I should not be the least bit surprised then that she has ruin. Pallet, 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 pallet. Oh, she's miles away from me. I forgot the hag is actually quite slow. Oh, come on! I was there! You could hear me on the audio track of slamming that for space. What the dick? One there, one breaking a totem. Why? I can only presume one of them's in a locker somewhere, because I don't see a third. Hello? Anybody? There's the third. Yes, they were in a locker. Okay. So yes, the usual thing that you do when the blood hunt comes around is you stack up a bunch of bloody party streamer offerings, because they give you, and everyone, hey, well, don't do it, don't do it, don't you do it. For that reason, okay, she's not tunneling me. Grand! Somebody heal me. Great! I'm just gonna hop in here for a second so she doesn't grab me. Kindly lead her away, Dwight. Pizza delivery special to the Killer Shack, please. Please may she not think that Dwight is in this locker. Okay, good. He's over there. I know there's at least one other person who is over here. But heck if I know where that is. And so far we have done diddly squat on our dailies here. Ah, dang it, there's usually a generator in here, but apparently there ain't a person. Anything in this box? No, nothing in the box. Okay. No medkit, for instance. That would have been nice. There is not a generator over here. Unless it's very well hidden. No, there isn't. Friends, survivors, country folk, hello? Anybody? Why do the survivors in this particular match seem so hard to find? Okay, there's one. They might be down this way. All the way down here. But that's also one of my potential rescues. Why can I find nobody? Ah, Claudette, Claudette. Heal me, heal me. For the love of God, heal me. Oh, Island's just already onto struggle? Is that in the... I'm being healed by Warren Martin. I don't recall which one is called Islet. Quick and quiet would be nice here. Dang it. Okay, I guess I'll go and deal with the rescue. Presuming that Claudette will keep her busy and that Dwight is working on a generator. Okay, she's clearly still busy. I have speedy heals. Let me speedy heal you. Claudette! I see that. There you go. Get moving. Because I suspect I'm about to have a second rescue to deal with here. Okay, she went off that way. The thing that really gets hags down is urban evasion, because crouching is what gets their traps to not go off. How far is she? Probably far enough. Please don't struggle, I need to rescue you. Get moving! They behind me? Yes, they are. Okay, that's 2 safe rescues. I would appreciate some substantial amount of aid here, my friends. Oh, the lunge. Okay. I can see somebody's nearby. We haven't gotten a single tick, I think, on our helping people out, but we haven't gotten 2 ticks on our rescues. And there's a dull totem here. Noted, so that's not going to be ruined then. Welcome to RSI Sim 2019. She's not rescue, like she's not camping me, guys. You can come and get me. I think that's Claudette coming over at the moment. And I presume that far one is Aaron Gaming, who I'm gonna take a wild guess and say is Dwight. Am I getting rescued by Feng? Hey! You have a history of unwise rescues, but I appreciate it. Nonetheless. Just want to make sure that I'm not right by the hook that we just rescued from. Okay. Because you don't have speedy heals. I do. Not the fastest, but speedy nonetheless. Oh, thanks, Meg. We finally got to Ruin. And there's Claudette. Now, being that we're facing the hag, it is entirely plausible that they're going to have Noed active, but exactly how much of a problem that's going to be, because it relies on all of the generators being done, we don't know. We don't know. But now that we don't have Ruin, it's much easier to get collaborative skill checks, because we are now able to do generators much easier. Of course, you can overpower Ruin by having 3 or more people working on a generator at once. Leg it! Speed burst. Tell me she's not right behind me. She's totally right behind me. Ah, dicks. And there's Devour Hope on the field as well. That got procced right, like, whilst I was mid-chase. I think I found a great way to make these games harder for myself. Survivor games with free like garbage perks alone seems to do the trick. Oof. 27 seconds. 2 out of 3. Ooh. Island's gone as well. Unless they get this Devour Hope, they're in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, you're looking around for the Devour Hope totem. Oh, there goes Aaron. They have 3 generators to go. They're down to 2 people already. Warren, what are you gonna do? Okay, Aaron's on second hook. So he's not dead just yet, but any rescue is going to be dramatically hindered. Oh, nope, he is dead. Doesn't want to deal with this. Okay, Aaron's out. She's right over here. Which means either it's possible that she has barbecue and chili and had some idea of where Warren was, but it's also possible that she just has a totem over here. Then there's also the third option of just she checked out over here. Surely we've all been through here enough to notice if there was a totem. I'm going to bet it's somewhere in that, like, block of walls that Warren just turned away from. But, we're gonna have to wait and find out. Of course, Warren can now just get the hatch. Which might be why Aaron decided to peace out. Let's find out. Main question here is, can Warren find the hatch before the hag does? But because we only got 2 generators done, there is no possibility that Warren has the slightest clue where it is. Now, Warren's very intelligently using the terrain to hide their silhouette and such. Warren is also running more or less the... Whoop, never mind. Warren is also using most of these, like, same tier of perks I'm using. Okay, well that's going to tell the hag exactly where you are. I'd get away from your scratch marks as quick as you can. I feel like you've already been down here. Now the good news is we haven't ended the end game. So, the hag hasn't found the hatch yet either. Come on. This has turned into a very different kind of video. I don't usually do spectating, but here we go. You know it's not to your left there because you were already over there when Aaron died. You know it's not in the main building because you've been through that entirely. Last place to look is really that section of walls over there. At the very least, there might be the totem. No? Okay. Hello? Is that... I think that's a totem, yeah. I can hear it. Okay, it's in these walls. Go, 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 before she gets it. Ah. Let's give him a GG for that. If we hadn't gotten hooked the first time... Oh, no, they did indeed have barbecue. So they had Ruin, Devour Hope, Nurse's Calling, and Barbecue. Oof. Mean. Mean. But, oh, if we hadn't gotten hooked that first time, we probably might have at least pulled off one daily. If there hadn't been Ruin, getting the second one would have been a lot easier as well. Devour Hope doesn't tend to live very long, but I guess I am currently rank 16. So, hey, there's that. But anyways, I will catch you all next time. Enjoy!